Hey, Trey here, with an update to a story we've been following for a couple of years now. Last week, William Pulliam, a 65-year-old Charleston, West Virginia man, agreed to plead guilty to second-degree murder. He was originally charged with first-degree murder for the killing of an African-American teenager named James Means. Yesterday, the judge received a letter from Pulliam asking to revoke the plea deal. On the day William Pulliam's first-degree murder trial was scheduled, Kanawha County Circuit Judge Charles King considered a plea arrangement instead. During the hearing, the judge asked Pulliam several times and in several different ways if he understood what he was agreeing to. Pulliam said, "I've had a lot of time to think about this," and felt that the plea was in his best interest. But 3 days later, the judge got a handwritten note from Pulliam saying that he'd made the plea under duress. He wrote his public defender was not able to give him a proper defense because she was too busy. Pulliam said in his letter, his attorney says that if the case went before a jury, he'd probably lose. He also claimed that if he was sentenced to state prison, James Means' brother would be out to get him. William Pulliam told the judge he believes he can beat the charges and now requests a pro bono lawyer. He also wants a change of venue because what he calls the bad press he'd received has vilified his name and reputation. Judge King will now hold a hearing to consider whether or not to change the plea. The hearing date has yet to be announced. Sources within the Kanawha County Prosecutor's Office tell me that people frequently ask to withdraw a plea. However, they say it's unusual for a judge to allow the change. But they add, if Pulliam wants to revoke his plea, it's possible that the judge might let him. Pulliam shot and killed James Means a few days before Thanksgiving 2016. The story made national headlines, mostly because of what Pulliam said after he was arrested and confessed to shooting the teenage boy. He told the arresting officer, "The way I look at it, that's another piece of trash off the street." The Means family has repeatedly said they do not believe they were getting the same justice that a white family would receive. When the plea deal was announced, James Means' mother, Faye Atkins, said she wanted the case to go to trial.
In difficult times, music gives us peace, brings us together, and helps heal us. It calms our nerves and brightens our days. That's why we're bringing you classic episodes of Mountain Stage on air and in our podcast. This is Larry Gross, host of Mountain Stage. Find something that's familiar or brand new and feel the power of live music on our website, mountainstage.org.
You've been listening to Us and Them. Our team for this update is me, Trey K, and Kate Smith. Michael Lipton and Tristan Lozow wrote and performed the Us and Them show music. Mark Lerner designed our logo. The wonderful people at PRX and West Virginia Public Broadcasting make Us and Them possible. So do grants from the West Virginia Humanities Council, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the CRC Foundation, and the Daywood Foundation. Us and Them was originally developed with assistance from the mentorship program at AIR, the Association of Independents in Radio. We'll see you next time on Us and Them.
Support for this podcast comes from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
From PRX.